praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. I wanted to explore some of the elements of the suffering that is required when coming into this truth, as the scriptures say, that he that departs from evil maketh himself a prey. When you come to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. And the mentioning that Paul would have to suffer great things for the Most High's namesake. And such is a reality for all the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? That we are to understand the benefit and the purpose of the Most High putting his men through sufferings, okay? That through the endurance of these sufferings, that the Most High would make them hard, okay? And make them fucking invincible, impenetrable. This path is likened into a position of difficulty, the straight gate, okay? To understand that this current life, this age that we're in, where wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, the so-called fucking white man, Esau, Edom's, this is his playground, okay? This is his age. Tells us that in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, okay? When he posed the inquiry, when will be the end of the first age of this world and the beginning of it that followeth, okay? Because he was in reference to all these scriptures that, say that Jake, Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, confusion of faces, okay, the true Israelites, when they would be, that's the current day, all right, just for clarification. They knew their identity at that time, even though there was a scattering of our people. It wasn't to the extent of the discontinuance from our heritage at that point, but he posed that inquiry when, and it even tells you that at the end of the chapter 6, the 2nd Esdras, that, if these heathen be made to pretty much fucking serve us, when are we gonna possess an inheritance with the world, So, he knew that, this time with all these heathen ruled fucking empires, these heathen kingdoms that were in place, up until that point, and the prophecies of more fucking heathens coming into power, namely Esau, Edom's empire was to follow. You had the Greco-Roman Empire, and then, a short space of Jake in the so-called Middle Ages, and then fucking right then again, Esau, Edom, which now is this global regime hegemony of the so-called fucking white man in the form of NATO and the EU, which is the revitalization of the ancient pagan Roman Empire, okay? Even hence the word Renaissance, rebirth, all right? And so he was inquiring about the time when Jake would come into power, all right? And to understand that the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai it's beneficial for them to suffer in this time, all right? And the masses of the people, which the scriptures tell us that the world was created for many, this world, this time when the people were to experience and engage in all the fucking folly, that it wasn't the time for the men of the Lord to prosper. This is the time of our suffering, right? And it seems that as if they that increase in integrity, they that maintain their integrity, it gets harder in this life when wickedness is increasing. All right, wickedness is continually increasing until we get to the very end. Okay, we can see that how worse this place has gotten, even in the 35 years that I've been on this fucking planet in this last incarnation. Okay, how truly filthy and immoral, profligate in wickedness this place has truly gotten. All right, we see that one of those elements of that is that people are their integrity is decreasing. All right, and the more these people uh, decrease in integrity, the more they lose integrity, the harder it is for the men that maintain their integrity in this place. Okay, and it seems as if we're, so to speak, left holding the fucking bag. All right, in different environments, in different, pretty much, uh, in different ways in this place, from the workplace, okay, which takes up a significant amount of Jake's time, because we're yet to this day in fucking captivity. All right, so in that, in our fucking, what we call here slavery. All right, let's be true. So at these different plantations, because that's all they are glorified plantations. When you go back to the owners of these companies, it goes all the way up the fucking food chain, back to slave masters that go back to slavery. Okay, understanding that this is a fucking prison nation. This is a nation of slavery that was founded upon that institution. Okay, you could really say more than any other fucking country when you go into the establishment of this wicked fucking place, America. All right, at these plantations, we're left holding the bag. Okay, in your carnal families, wherever it may be. All right, the more these people decrease in integrity, the more them that maintain their integrity, the harder it is on them. All right, and it seems like these scriptures are so prevalent, evident. The two that we're going to jump into right off top, that go into this. All right, but this suffering is needful. This is in Ecclesiastes 7 and 15. All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. Okay, so this is likened into vanity. This is fucking, this is wickedness, really, that this is the case, but the Most High did this for a reason. And we're going to get that in 2nd Ezra 8. But it says, there is a just man that perisheth in his righteousness. See, how vain is this? That there's a just man that perisheth in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness. All right, that doesn't seem right. It talks about in Habakkuk 1, righteous judgment doesn't go forth, to where you have, or the righteous man of integrity that's getting fucked up in this place. All right, and he's even demonized and all these other things. He's catching all type of hell, even though he's the righteous man's over here, for an example, eating like a fucking Olympian, and that's a simile. Right, I believe that's the comparison with using like or as. That's a simile too. When you say that someone's eating like an Olympian, it means that their fucking diet and the things that they consume and their regimen is the tip top. Okay, eating the most cleanest food imaginable, non-GMO, organic, you know, the fucking Whole Foods, grocery store type diet, you know, all the different things, you know, no um, seed oils, right? Uh, fucking low sugar, you know, um, superfood diet, as well as all the supplements, the best ones, of course, that we know, the best ones here at Great Millstone. You don't hear these other fucking camps talking about black seed oil, oregano, which is oregano oil, you know, fucking uh, food grade, high level uh, hydrogen peroxide, right? Castor oil, all these, elderberry, all these fucking supplements that bros are on, you know, immaculate fucking regimen, and still catching hell in our bodies and health. Shit that's almost fucking unexplainable, right? But it seems like that. It's like how the fuck does this work? But that's the case, right? But then there's a wicked man that prolongeth his life and his wickedness. He's over here eating like a straight demon. Fast food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. Fucking high sugar, high, you know, um, all the filth they're consuming. All right, fucking on drugs and alcohol and all this. And that motherfucker's good to go, prolonging his life. No afflictions. All right, so this is like fucking vanity, but this is the case. And look, Solomon even noticed this shit. He saw this and was like, fuck. How the fuck is this the case? All right. But this is the time of fucking wickedness, man. This is not the time for the righteous to prosper. Talks about how it pleased the Most High to bruise his son. How much more, or at least equivalent, is it for him to jack up the rest of his men? All right. To understand that we're being fucking built up through that suffering. All right. What did it just say? What did it liken it into? A righteous man that perisheth. Okay, the suffering is likened unto perishing, metaphorically. Is in Psalm 73 and 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." So, just as it said, there's a wicked motherfucker that prolongs his life in his wickedness. All right, that's the prosperity. It's synonymous with prosperity. All right, it says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." And this to clarify, not only is this reference to Esau, Edom, okay, because it just told us it's Ecclesiastes 7:15, a wicked man that prolonged his life in his wickedness. This is going into not only Esau, Edom, but are not the wicked doers, the evil doers of the other nations, aren't they as Edom? Okay. They are of their father, the devil, even 2/3 of our fucking people. And even though they experience some of those curses on them, that they can't evade to an extent, they get to experience some of the, what did it say, glorious, prolonging of life, some of the benefits that they get to experience with Esau Edom, okay? Because you'll see it, a wicked fucking nigga that prolongeth his life in his wickedness, all right? So that's going into them that do wickedly, and them that do wickedly are following after the wicked, Esau Edom, okay? Even though there is a semblance of the curses on Jake, all right? But that's still a truth of the truth, okay? A wicked motherfucker is more well off in this place, all right? It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay, let's go into this word, bands. This word bands is from Strong's H2784. Charatazaba. All right, it says a bond, a fetter, pang, hands, bonds, pangs. All right, we're gonna go into pangs. It goes into pain. Okay, we know a fetter is a fucking ball and chain. All right, shackles, a fucking handcuffs. All those things is likened to you being in constraints. All right, so there's no bands in their death or in their life, really. Right? So they're not in constraint. But what is that? What is a position of difficulty? Is that not constraint? Okay. They even say a straitjacket. They call it a straitjacket is something that constrains you from moving your fucking arms. It pretty much bands your arms to your torso. Okay. It keeps you pure. All right. It keeps you liberated from wickedness. All right. It keeps you on, what do they say? The straight and narrow path. Okay. Not having the liberty to do whatever the fuck you want to do wickedness. And even sometimes I'll tell you from personal experience, the Most High will fuck you up in your health. And that, when you're fucked up in your health, you're prevented from doing a lot of things, okay? A lot of fucking things that give a man pleasure. From certain foods, it keeps you on an extremely stricken diet, all right? Including no yayan, all right? No alcohol whatsoever. You know, in certain ones, but in a majority, when you're fucked up in your health, you can't be drinking fucking alcohol, not even fucking wine, all right? It restricts you to a lot of different foods, okay? Sometimes the Most High will make it to where you can't even experience the pleasure of sleep, if you know what I mean, all right? So you're on a very restrictive position. Okay, and it keeps you fucking pure. For real. It says, a pang in the AV 1611, the glossary for the scriptural glossary. It says, extreme pain, anguish, agony of body. Okay, so it's extreme pain. So if it tells you that there's no pangs, there's no bands in their death, the wicked, Esau, Edom, and them that do wickedly, because they're in that same fucking boat to an extent on this time, 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the fucking heathen, then it would be, the opposite would be the case for them that do righteously, all right? It says there is a righteous man that perisheth in his righteousness. Okay? So just as the wicked and them that do wickedly don't receive these pangs, don't have the bands, the righteous does experience these pangs, man. Extreme pain. Why might the Most High do this? Okay? Because when you experience the pain, whatever doesn't fucking kill you makes you stronger. If you're never experiencing shit, how could you fucking be built back up? All right? If you're not knocked the fuck down, how could you ever get back up stronger? All right? It's likened to the tearing down of muscle when you're working out, when you're fucking bodybuilding or strength training. Okay? You can't become stronger unless you tear down the muscle. All right? But which is when you realize that it's a violent exercise, the tearing and ripping the fucking muscle. But then through that recovery, that's why they say recovery and workout is so crucial. Through you recovery, that's when that muscle your body is getting fucking stronger. Okay, that's where the mass is gained as well. Okay, it's getting built back. It's being built up. Okay, gaining mass and strength. So if you're never getting beat the fuck up, how could you get built up stronger? Okay. It says a sudden paroxysm of extreme pain, as in a spasm or childbirth. And pang as a verb, it says to torture, to give extreme pain to. So we're being panged by the Mosai. Okay, I believe it says, talked about Paul. It mentioned what did it mention it as? I know it said to buffet me, right? That's a crucial word. To get buffeted is like into getting fucking panged. All right, let's go into that real quick. Second Corinthians. Okay, the thorn in the flesh. That's what they call Salakia. I was recalling what the bitch ass Christian church called it a thorn or a stitch in the side. All right, let's go into this real quick. Second Corinthians 12. Thorn in the flesh, right? It says, let's see, to buffet me. Verse 7, let me go ahead and read it. It says, and least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. It was given me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Shaitan, to buffet me. At least I should be exalted above measure. It's right, as Apostle Gabar was going into a breakdown of this, it's to fucking humble you, man. Because if you stay humble, it means ground, humus, literally. The etymology, the word humble is humus, which means ground, okay? They call a motherfucker down to earth. Oh, that motherfucker's down to earth, all right? Meaning he's humble, all right, or he's grounded. They'll say, oh, that motherfucker's real grounded, okay? It means he's humble, and if you're humble, you don't have to get humbled. Stay humble so you don't have to get humbled, all right? So you don't have to get knocked the fuck down, straight up. Because that's going to come when you're not humble. Because the opposite of humble is being puffed up, is being proud. All right? And pride goes before destruction. This is Qualafizo, Strong's G 2852. Buffet means to strike with the fist, to give one a blow with the fist, to treat with violence and contumely. Okay? So you're getting fucking panged, is right, to administer violence unto this day, or pain. torture, to give extreme pain to. So that buffeting and getting panged, all right, is synonymous. See? In turn, it's making us iron fucking tough. All right, we're getting built back the more stronger. To understand that this life is this life is fucking vanity, man. This is for the time when the wicked prosper. All right, Elder Yaki from Chi-Town always brings this out. You don't want to fucking prosper with the wicked. It says, what does it tell us in Job about how the triumphing of the wicked is short? But this is the time of the triumphing of the wicked. We don't want to triumph with the wicked, okay? We want no part of that. So in turn, we're going to get jacked the fuck up by the Most High, straight up. And that's, we'll bring that on. We'll take that. Right? Jump real quick into second Esdras, the 8th chapter. Second Esdras 8:1, and he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. So this is a time he said he made this world for the many. So this is made for them. This is tailor-made for them to fucking max out in their fucking folly, man. Okay? What does it say? Folly is set in great dignity in this fucking place, man. So that's what people exalt. Okay? That's the mode that people are on. Fucking folly and bullshit. Alright? And increasing in the wickedness of this place. Okay? Because really, when you go into any form of folly, it's really wickedness, man. Alright? All the philosophies of this fucking place, all the tainted and corrupted so-called amusement, which amusement is wicked in of itself. Fun, amusement is a distraction. Fun is the diverting of the mind. Okay, fucking folly. But all the recreation and shit here is fucking tainted in some way. It's corrupted. Okay, we don't know fucking part of this. It says, I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say to thee that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved. See? So it's likening these fucking people into dirt, all right? Or even the sand on the shore. You have a lot of fucking sand and how many granules, right? And you have a lot of fucking dust particles, dirt, right? How much dirt is there in the earth in comparison to the precious stones, okay, and precious elements, likened to gold, okay, and other precious stones, what they call precious commodities, okay. So the elect, the men of the Most High, are likened to those precious stones, those precious elements, in comparison to fucking the things that are most abundant in this world, right? The fucking people, the masses of these fucking people, man, who are likened unto to dust and dirt, okay? And that's this is their time, okay? Let's just go into this. Luke, the 6th chapter. Let's go to this. This is in Luke 6 and 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Okay? It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast you out as evil for the Son of Man's sake. You see? So really, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are blessed for this. For experiencing this fucking, what's synonymous with straight up persecution. All right? And we're blessed when we get separated from the company of these fucking people for the aforementioned reasons that these people are fucking vanity. They're fucking meaningless, man. They're worthless. Goddamn dust. Motherfucking dirt in the ground. Alright? So we actually want no fucking part of you, of these goddamn people. We actually fucking despise these motherfuckers, man. And if we had our druthers, we'd put the sword to every last one of them. And that's, some of the main solace with these scriptures. The whole time, these little faggots in the Christian church and them that wield these scriptures that didn't understand that one of the main conclusions of this thing was that them that followed the Most High, the true followers of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, were going to be able to put hands on the masses of these people, okay? But the Most High was going to use his men to destroy a lot of these fucking people, man. All right? And there's countless scriptures on that. That will make them, the Most High is going to make them battle axes and weapons of war. All right? To lay vengeance on these fucking people by his men's hands. Okay, making them into straight up weapons. It says making the creature. It goes into that in Wisdom of Solomon. You put on his armor, his jealousy for armor, and pretty much allow the creature to get busy on these fucking people, man. All right. So those druthers that we have are going to manifest in that day when the Most High raises his men up to be hunters. All right. So they separate from us, but we want nothing to fucking do with you goddamn people. If you only knew what our hearts are meditating on to do to you. All right? But going into this, blessed are ye that weep now, for you shall laugh. So we don't want to fucking laugh now, which is like laughter is synonymous with pleasure, okay, which is synonymous with joy, enjoyment. We don't want to have any fucking enjoyment in this place. We want it to suffer. Okay, it even tells us that, if you're not chastised on this time, first off, it says to endure the chastening and pretty much rejoice in that chastening. Okay, and it said if you're not getting fucking chastened, chastened, whatever, then you're being you're a straight up fucking bastard. Okay? You're a fucking bastard. The more and really the biggest thing with a bastard is that the parent doesn't want him. Okay? Mainly the father. Which that's a straight up curse when your dad, when your father doesn't even fucking want you. Wada Bashimi Awashai. I never experienced that. I've got my pops pretty much my whole life beating down my fucking door. But you know, trying to get around in my area, okay? Trying to latch on. But a lot of our people experience that, right? Um, the that's in the curses, the father which shall leave, right? But that's a straight up, you know, that's a dismal experience to have your father who wants nothing to fucking do with you. But that's what that's like. You're being bastardized by How Bashimi Awashai if you don't get fucked up by him. If he doesn't put you through suffering straight up. Alright? And it is what it is, man. This is according to the Most High's will. So this isn't any form of boasting. Alright? The Most High put his creation in whatever lot that he wills. Alright, so we'll take this with as a badge of dignity to go through these sufferings, the fact that we're getting fucked up in this life. Alright? It says, though we seem it to perish, that's in that Wisdom of Solomon, yet is our hope, is our expectation. And even the end of the elect is full of immortality. So we'll see on the next side what was what benefited. Okay, we'll see what the fuck benefited. You know, in the next life, because you might the masses of the people might see the elect's salvation, but that's only for a minute before they get fucking destroyed. Okay, so you're gonna have to see on the next tide when you're birthed, you know, into the kingdom to see what path really benefited them in this life before, in this age beforehand, before the kingdom. If it was beneficial to live it up in your folly and enjoyment in this wicked fucking world, or to get, you know, straight up hammered by how Bashimi Al Shai on that path in that suffering. Okay? Going down to let's go ahead and start at 24. Well, shit, Salakia. We can continue on from 23. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Okay? Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. See? And that's likened to all these people that have mentioned that this world is made for. Second Esdras, the 8th chapter, they received their fucking consolation on this side, which, when you really think about it, go into it, is nothing compared to the eternal kingdom. For the simple fact that this life, this time has a time. It's on a time limit. And any time, I don't care if it's fucking 1,000,000 years, which we haven't even been here for fucking, for 20,000 years, okay? Not even 50,000 years, not even 100,000. But compare any amount of time to eternity, and it's nothing. It's fucking vanity. It's emptiness. All right? It's worthless. So there's no comparison of taking the faggot little consolation prize on this side. So the joke's on you stupid goddamn motherfucking people, man. All right? Woe unto you motherfuckers, man. Most High is preparing a wallop for you motherfuckers, man. All right? Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. So we'll mourn and weep now, so that we can laugh later. And the later is going to be for an eternity. Okay? What does it say? Great is our reward in the heaven which shall be on earth, the eternal righteous kingdom. Okay? So going through this suffering is needful. And by enduring through these sufferings, we're going to be fucking made hard. Endure, from the Latin endurus, which is in hard. In endurus. In hard, it says to harden. So we're being hardened by enduring through these fucking sufferings, man. That up on online, it says to undergo or suffer, to endure, right? Especially without breaking. So if you undergo suffering without breaking, you're being fucking built stronger. To continue in existence, it says straight up from the old French, endurer, in the 12th century, straight up says to make hard, to harden, to bear, to tolerate, to keep up, to maintain. From Latin, endurare, says to make hard. Okay, harden. To harden, to be firm, solid, steadfast. Okay, so that's the process that's being undergone of the Most High's elect. All right, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai catching this fucking hell on this side, man. These sufferings that's making them hard. Okay, hardening them. And the fucking harder you are, the stronger you are. The more solid, right? Fuck. Turning them into straight up weapons. So we'll take this with, we'll endure through it with rejoicing. Okay? To understand the end product. And to see the end product afar off, you have to be a seer. You have to have the vision. Okay? And that's why these motherfuckers, it says there's a righteous man that perisheth in his righteousness on this side, but they have the vision to see afar off of the benefit that's going to pay off. That metaphorical perishing, which is the suffering, is making them hard. Okay? And apt and worthy to receive that reward. And through these people, through them maxing out in their fucking folly in this age, that was going to lead to them perishing. Okay? It's going to get flipped. So we'll take this on the motherfucking chin, which when you go into that, it means to take it stoically. All right? Without complaining. The only thing we're going to fucking complain about, the scriptures tell us that the just complain continually, is of the abominations of this motherfucking place, man. Okay, the sighing and crying for the abominations of wickedness exceeding this fucking place, man. Polluting this world. That's the only thing that we're going to complain about. But these sufferings we're going to take on the chin. Take it on the chin means to endure. Fuck, there you go. Endure or accept misfortune courageously or stoically. Okay? So we're going to endure through this thing fucking stoically and be made hard. No fucking problem. And have the hope and expectation, because when you hope for something, you see it. Okay? And back to that point that I was making about, so without this vision, you're going to fucking perish. Okay? Because that wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness is going to get flipped. He's going to, that wicked man is going to fucking perish in his wickedness. And see, he doesn't have the vision to see that. And so without that vision, then motherfuckers are going to perish. And with that vision of the elect, they're going to prosper. Okay? They're going to fucking be granted with that immortality on the first go round, the first fruits. Okay? Which is going to come with significantly higher reward. Fucking unspeakably amount more. Insurmountable amount more than them that are going to perish, man, them that fucking lived it up in this life. Alright, so with that, call halal yamla yahawba shemi awashai, which is all praises to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Alright, shalom.